I have some ideas and suggestions to put in place so that the Chief Executive of the Ghana Tourism Authority, Abeku Santana, should reconsider, as he has already made some posts about how we should welcome speed. And I think that anybody watching this video or anybody who has links to Abeku Santana, or maybe even if himself watches this video, at least you guys should support me that this idea should put into consideration. I outlined some things like the Elmina, Cape Coast Castle, and then also Castle. It should really be taken to those places. And I think some of Ghanaians are already saying that those castles are boring stories because we've heard it several times. So I don't think that it should be boring to them. Some of us know when Steve Harvey came to Ghana.
Every black person living should go to Ghana and see them slave castles so you can see what they did to us. You got to see what they did to us. You got to see how they built these dungeons underground and they put these churches on top and they dug holes in the ground to pump the music or what they call their Christianity into the holes. While, man, they did, let me explain something to y'all. They walk them as far as they can first to make them lose weight. They put them in a room, then they cut a door, and after you've been in this room in 2 weeks, they walk you through this door. If you lose the right amount of weight, you fit through the door. If you don't fit through the door, you got to stay in this room right here. Then you're in this room for another week, they make you lose some more weight. Then you fit through another door. If you can't fit through the door, you ain't lost enough weight. You got to go through 4 doors like that before you go through the door of no return.
He was told a story. He felt really bad. After he went back, he told the story to those who don't know anything about Africa, especially Ghana, on how our forefathers were treated. I'm saying this because some of us are saying the African Americans and some other countries saying that they don't know that Africans have roots, cars, buildings.
Yo, so I'm kind of confused. Like, IShowSpeed's in Africa, and like, how? Like, they have Wi-Fi. I never knew that. And like, they have cars, houses. Like, shit's crazy. I never knew that.
How Africa looks like, our culture, how we live, and things are less pressure than compared to European countries. We have Wi-Fi. They think the whole African continent is a country, right? And then they have been brainwashed, most of them. So Speed Tour in Africa is showing some of them how Africa looks like. Preferably, I think the castles and then the colonization story shouldn't be negotiable. Right, we should put it in place. I'm not saying he should spend all his tour there.
This is Christian's Ball Castle here in Osu, Accra. On top of this castle was a church, while underneath it was a slave dungeon. So while captives were underneath this castle, crying for help, being raped, tortured, and killed, the masters who captured them were upstairs praising their God for job well done. You get to the point now. Listen, before you teach your children religion, make sure you teach them history first. You cannot truly know your God if you don't understand your history. Your history is who you are. Africans need to do better. We need to do better, especially the religious leaders, the community leaders. You guys need to do better. This is Christian castle here. On top is the church. While underneath it is slave dungeon. Slave dungeon. The same people who captured them were busy torturing them downstairs, raping them, killing them, doing whatever they want with them. Because you know what? They see them as their goose. This is Christian castle here. Same time, slave castle here in Accra, Ghana, Osu. Try to visit this place at least before you die.
And then moreover, he's having some high expectations in Ghana, and I pray that he ends the tour in Ghana so that we make it big. We can stand out as the best African country to experience during his tour in Africa. Some of the things I have in mind is the popular bikers in Ghana. Shatta bikers, Biker J, Shaibu, the Accra bikers, you know, should welcome him the moment he stepped down from the airport. Of course, they are going to welcome you with our normal Adwa dance and then some little culture welcome. And then he could get behind one of the bike, unless he's scared or not feeling comfortable. He can be in his car and then the bikers will be doing their stunts. It will be like some energetic welcome. And then I think the first thing he should eat when he lands in Ghana is egg and pepper. I think that's the popular Ghanaian snacks, right? Before he even eats the jollof. And talking about the jollof, I recommend Chef Abby.
Cancer. Let go. I want in town. Ninja Machine. Ninja Mokudi. Ninja Mopana. I'm going to say, what's that? Saudi Arabia. Ninja Japan. What's why you back found? I don't do any Akaida. Some of them are Ninja. The most of the mama de bagana. I can't TV, I ain't kinda. You say go for left, go for right. My young on the Burkina. I face it, was I never go for me check and watch your eyes on the Georgina. You know she on me the very sure slow. When you meet me baby, I show so. When you go, I go green like. Me pay to mama ya, when me blow Burkina. I the former. Track in the face, I the doma. Go not your woman in the crack. Now once I'm a rocker, I the doma. See my men in the Burkina. I the Burkina. Man of Burkina. Muta ma in South Burkina. I live on the Burkina. On the Burkina. Man of Burkina. Muta ma in South Burkina.
I mean, we have a lot of people who know how to cook jollof, but we should push her because one of the best people introducing or representing Ghanaian food out there to the world. So I recommend Chef Abby, right? I'm a cook myself, and then we also have our living legend Sarkodie. He's been cooking jollof to some celebrities, right?
Ludacris is in Ghana country because he's creating an Afrobeat album. And you know, when it comes to Afrobeat album there or Afrobeat song there, you began in the Nigeria way your route or your route will pass. Yesterday we saw pictures and videos of him in Sarkodie's house, and Sarkodie there, unless you don't give him the chance, bro, he will cook jollof give you right now. When a hospitality need the lead, unless you know, he will cook jollof give you. You will go buy rice, you will go buy lily rice, you will buy tomatoes, buy chicken and things, cook jollof for you right now.
So I recommend Chef Abby, as Nigerians are also pushing, what's the name? Hilda Basi, right? So I recommend Chef Abby to cook our jollof. And also I would mention Free the Youth. Free the Youth doesn't know me, I don't know Free the Youth, so nobody has paid me for paid promotion or advertisement or anything. I'm just trying to make everything possible for Ghana to stand out there. Even though we are not related, or I'm not directly related to Free the Youth's brand.
Ghana just made history in Africa, and it's like no one is even paying attention.
Too much. Yeah, guys, there's no version. Yeah, Thailand no. The chest was the bell crack. Me try to dress 101.
Now, why would Rema dog his Timberlands and wear the sneakers instead on stage? That is because what you see on his foot is not just any sneaker. This is history made by Ghana in Africa by this group of people called Free the Youth.
You get it?
Now, these sneakers are called the FTY Air Jordan 1, the first ever African brand collaboration with Jordan. Well, technically, not exactly. I mean, in 2022, there was Shelf Life in South Africa, which actually got to collaborate with Jordan. And that is because these people are not just a brand, but it's actually a store that sells all sorts of brands, including Free the Youth themselves. What makes this different from their own is that these are the most iconic Jordan shoes ever by Peter Moore in 1985. You don't really get anyone, just anyone, collaborating with this particular sneakers. So to me, I'll say this is the first ever in Africa. Now, those people thinking that you can get it at Kanta, will they beg you? The shoes if you don't come.
You don't know.
If you go there, they give you another one. Make you not take gold room. And this one, you know, be bombo, full tear gas.
Putting more clarification on FTY. If FTY should present themselves properly, maybe they could dash in one of their sneakers as they did to DJ Khaled, Mahama, Stoneboy, Rema, and other celebrities. They could do the same thing to IShowSpeed. At the end of the day, like I said, they don't know me, I don't know them. I'm just saying, so far as it involves Ghana to push higher, at the end of the day, I might benefit because, I mean, investors, rich men, entrepreneurs might like to invest their resources or finances into Ghana creative and art. It might not be only brands, there might be other stuff like to do, and then other people would want to build companies, and it's going to create a lot of jobs for Ghanaians, right? And we Ghanaians, the citizens, help the government. They're not like other country. I didn't mention any other country. They're not like any other country who they want money quick. You know, when IShowSpeed lands in some country, they were begging him for money, and then other content creators were able to have the opportunity to be in IShowSpeed live stream, and then they were asking for money, even though IShowSpeed wanted to dash them this specific amount of money. They requested more.
50,000.
What?
50,000. This don't make you happy?
This one cannot buy sweat for me.
What?
Cannot even buy sweat for me, I'm angry.
Hey, how much you, bro? See, so now you picky too?
I told you $10,000 I can make a deal for you. Yes.
Chat, bro. This
Yes.
Give you anything? Show you love? What the fuck is you saying? What? Money? Y'all take US dollars? Bro.
More, it wasn't nice, right? So Ghana, we are more interested in long deals, like something you're going to benefit for a long period of time. So this is my idea. So in a nutshell, it should be welcomed through the energetic bike runs, and then the storytelling should not be listed out. And Abeko Santana made a post, and I saw some canopy work and some museum. If IShowSpeed plans to end his tour in Ghana, I don't think we can offer IShowSpeed over 48 million views as he got in Kenya, and then we don't really have the wildlife experience. So I think we can offer him the followers in physical, as in organizing the float, like health work. And then we are also going to use that as an advantage to wish him a belated birthday. Nobody's going to get paid because all the floats organized in Ghana, nobody is being paid. We just like it because we use it as a form of exercise and then entertainment. It's just going to be a long crowd following Speed, ending his tour, him vibing, the bikers doing their things, the trumpet and the bands for the masquerade can join. Everything's going to be actually superb. Maybe those hosting IShowSpeed have their own plans. This my idea should put into consideration. So I'm going to tag Abeku Santana, Kobe Bougie, Scanty, Kojo Sheldon, Kali J, all those people to push this video out there. But the story of the castles, they were actually boring to us Ghanaians because we've been taught in our school days and then we hear it all the time. It's actually new to people who haven't been to Ghana. More the diasporas coming to Ghana to involve in businesses and brands and other stuff. I have a friend, he also owns a brand called Night Vision. Let's say people want to invest in brands, my friend, maybe there will be an audition, exhibition, something like anything, an event concerning brands, my friend can get involved. When they see his capabilities, he might, I might get involved, and then my friends to benefit. Like everybody, we are all families. So guys, please, you guys should push this video for me. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you.